The dignitaries on the dais, they are the stalwarts. The dignitaries of the dais, the young minds who are sitting here to eagerly listen to what is the future ahead of them, and the not so young who are also worried possibly as to really what is the future ahead of us. At the outset, I express being late for the function, but nevertheless I think I was capable of making it just in time. This is a very initiative which has been taken at Agra by the Association of Architects, and the dialogue between various stakeholders is essential in order to understand what is happening. Specifically so, when we are at a crossroads, and believe me, we never have faced, for that matter, the entire world, the knowledge systems, the professional world has never ever faced the conditions which we are going through. The traditional systems are there, but at the same point of time, the technological advancements have come to a second revolution, which is a beyond IT revolution. And essentially they are referring to something like AI of its impact on all spheres of life. And that is very evident. It has already started. We were discussing, at some point of time somebody said that no, this is going to be only taking a time of another 5-6 years, and for me as such, that is not the case. It is around the corner, it has already started. Now this is one part of it. The second part of it is, and I keep on saying this wherever I am invited, that if you look at what is happening to the architecture as a profession, then we have to understand that we are at a stage where our population is 140 CR plus, and meaning thereby that there is a need of at least at a 1:10,000 ratio, a need of almost 14 lakh architects at this stage, whereas what we have at present available with us is and sort of statistically at least, there is a shortage of 10 times. For those who are practicing, they are looking at it from the point of view of saying that, but then the jobs are limited, and what are we doing? Now, if this is what is happening around, then I am neither worried about the education nor worried about the profession. I am worried about the entire built environment which is supposed to be taking shape in India. We are growing, we are a growing economy. Infrastructure-wise, if you look at our investments in infrastructure are increasing. If you look at target 2035, we are supposed to be the biggest exporters of service in the world. And at the same point of time as such, there is a gap. We need 10 times more architects, and the architects who are there in practice, they are saying that there is a shortage of the jobs. The question is, so what is happening? Jobs are there, works are there, and still is happening around. The students, they are worried because they are comparing themselves with IT and CT, and they are talking about the packages, and they are saying that the packages which our IT CT classmates are getting are much higher. And whenever I look at it as such, I look at it from the point of view that the need is there. It means that the need has to be filled up, and if the quality professionals are not going to be there to render the services as such, then it would be rendered by the inferior people. I mean, not inferior people, inferior professionals who do not have an understanding of the subject matter, and that would deteriorate the condition of the built environment. So you would not be capable of seeing or differentiating between a good architecture and absence of architecture. Now, if this is the situation as such, then what is happening? If we look at again at a national level, we have a national education policy which is already there as a part of it. And it is talking about basically moving from one area of expertise to another area of expertise seamlessly. Crossroads. Then those who are in the profession worldwide, I'm not talking about only India as such, they are also concerned about what is going to be happening with AI. Would it be capable of replacing the creativity in the human beings? That is another question. How? They do not look at it as a threat. They say that there is another tool sort of which is available at our disposal so that we can enhance our creativity and our production line could be enhanced to a greater degree, and there could be a precision which could be happening around because of the calculating powers of the system. So I know the architects who are at the age of their 55 have started actually learning coding. They say that if we have to be there as such, then we should understand this and we should be capable of using it, and they already have started using it. The built environment has become very, very complex phenomenon, and whereupon we absolutely need help from the experts. And we have to take a position saying that, okay, few things I do understand, but many of the things I need the input from the others who have understood that in a better fashion. So time has come whereupon we have to talk in terms of collaborative practices. And when we as a council also are gearing up for that. Maybe in the next session possibly we can discuss about that wherever time is permitting. The future is bright. For architecture, it's absolutely great times which are there. Target 2035, if you look at it, we are going to be the greatest exporters of services. And architectural services have been identified by the Commerce Ministry as one of those services which has to be taken aggressively for export. And this is a very, very welcome step. It means that the government mechanism, the systems are now geared up whereupon they are capable of understanding the importance of architecture. This position is a great position. We are opening up. National education policy also would be capable of giving a freedom to the students to have their customized, tailor-made education. Architecture education itself may get opened up in terms of actually having certain minors as the concept of national education policy is. And so I may be, after another span of